What's up, everybody? This is David, aka Preacher Man, here on the Frazier Chronicles podcast today. Today, I have a special guest named Jamie Diel. Ms. Diel is going to be sharing her entrepreneur journey, her entrepreneur story with each and every one of us. And I hope that you will maintain and stay engaged and listen to what she is saying today, because everybody has a story. Everybody has a story when they start their business, right? Everybody has something that makes them start that business. And what today's podcast is going to bring about is our focus on business owners. As a podcast host, I realize so many great entrepreneurs start a business that come with a story that needs to be shared with people across the world, as well as shared with those in our community. So I decided to go out and find these entrepreneurs so that I can capture their stories and their journeys through a visual/audio podcast. And I hope that each and every one of you that is listening will understand their journey. And also, if you have a journey that you want to start, maybe you're saying, hey, I want to get into entrepreneurship, and you're listening to this podcast, I hope that you will be motivated. I hope that you will get a desire to start what it is that you want to start, because everybody starts from something. And I believe that every business that is out here started from a thought in the individual's head. As we all know, we're all special, we're all unique in so many different ways. And it's our job as individuals, as listeners, as viewers, to dissect what it is we want. Become inspired by others' story. So today's guest, Miss Jamie Diel, she's going to give you a background of her story. She's going to tell us about who she is, and I'm excited. I am very intrigued to find out more about Miss Diel, because I believe that Ms. Diel has something that we all need to hear. And I love that she has welcomed me in to her space, to her entrepreneur space, to allow me to get to know about her and to share with me her business thoughts and how she became this wonderful entrepreneur, how she started the business. And I'm just excited. I hope that you guys are excited. And I hope that you guys will stay tuned to listen to the show, because it's a great, great opportunity to hear someone else's story. And you never know, their story might motivate you to go out there and do what it is you're trying to do. We all can definitely use a little bit of motivation to help us get where we want to be, because without motivation, sometimes we fall short of what we want to do, and sometimes we quit. So listen to this motivational speech on everything. But before we get started into the show, I want to let you guys know, all of our listeners out there know, that today's show is sponsored by our one and only sponsor, decalworlds.com. Again, that's decalworlds.com. Make sure you go and shop with them for all of your sports merchandise needs. They sell so much sports memorabilia, and we cannot get enough of their sports memorabilia. They have always been so great to us by providing us all types of mugs for our show, all types of glasses for us to drink out of, and so much decals for us to put on our cars. And we are very excited, and we want to thank them openly, and we want to thank them here on our show before we jump in. Make sure you also subscribe to our podcast platforms. We're here on YouTube. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're also on iHeartRadio, to include Spotify, Amazon Podcast. We're here on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. The name again is Frazier Chronicles, one word. You could also visit our website, www.frazierchronicles.com, for all up-to-date podcasts. Also on our website, you can subscribe to our email and get all of our great newsletters that come with a bunch of things and information that we do here with Frazier Chronicles. And again, make sure you tell someone else about Frazier Chronicles. Make sure you join our Frazier Chronicles family, because that's what our podcast is. It's a big family type listening. It's educating the mind. And without further ado, we are about to bring on Miss Jamie Diel. So stay tuned, stay focused, and let's learn from Miss Jamie Diel, who has started the Smart Diehl Academy here in Matthews, North Carolina. So stay tuned. Without further ado. So today I have with me from Smart Diehl Academy, Miss Jamie Diel. Can you tell us who you are and what you do?
Yes, my name is Jamie Diel, and I am the owner of Smart Diehl Academy in Mint Hill, North Carolina. And we are a learning center. We do homeschool teaching, tutoring, private tutoring, group tutoring, music lessons, summer camps. If it's for kids, we do it and we make it fun.
Okay. When you started the Smart Diehl Academy, what was your vision for this academy?
My vision is to make education fun and enjoyable for kids. So I want students to love learning. That's my goal and everything I do. That's the goal. I tried to make a bigger vision and tried to make it wordy, and everything I came back to was I just want kids to love learning. Learning can and should be enjoyable, and that's what I want to do.
Okay. The Smart Diehl Academy has so many different programs, as I've seen on the website. Can you talk about the different programs you have available?
We have a homeschool program, which is starting in the fall, and that program is extremely customizable for families. It can be as much or as little as the family is looking for. So it could be 5 days a week all day long, or it could be 1 day a week for half of the day. If you are looking for just supplemental learning for your child, science, social studies, those type of classes, we've got that available in the afternoon. If you're like, I need help teaching math and reading to my kid, he's struggling, we've got that in the morning. And then we also have tons of fun elective classes, music, art, yoga, ways to move your body, mindfulness. We are offering a lot of cool things, and I'm very excited. Acapella singing, which I'm very, very excited about. So if you know anybody who sings, any kids who sing, I've got an acapella group coming, and it's going to be very cool.
Sweet. As all the programs and all this, you're expanding, what is the future looking like for Smart Diehl Academy?
The future is, I keep saying that this is like phase one of my plans. I've got big dreams for myself and for this space, and hopefully this space needs to be a bigger space in the near future. I hope to build a community where kids can come and they can learn, and it could be a safe space for students who, even if they don't want us to help teaching, maybe they just come and they can do their work here because it's a quiet and enjoyable environment where they can do their work. As far as tutoring goes, I hope to, in the future, kind of expand our reach and make it a little more accessible for greater amounts of students. My background is in Title I schools, and so I would love to make our high quality tutoring available for a lot more students.
Oh, that's nice. Never seen that, honestly, anywhere. You have a passion for kids. What are some of the characteristics a person working with kids should have?
I think they 100% need to be patient. Okay. That's a huge one for me, patience. I think I have a lot of patience, and that's something I look for in my teachers. Passion, and it doesn't necessarily need to be passion for any specific thing, but I just feel like if you are passionate about something and you are passionate about teaching that something, then a student is going to be excited about learning it. I am really excited to to work with all my different teachers because they have cool and interesting passions outside of just your regular math, reading, science, social studies. I have a teacher who's very excited and passionate about teaching gardening. And so things like that. I just feel like if you're excited about teaching it, they're going to be excited about learning it. So
Oh, yes.
I don't know if that's really a characteristic, but that's passion. I guess that is. Passion is a characteristic. But, and then another one is just, another big one for me is just a desire to form healthy and good relationships. I think that a student, I don't expect any student to walk in this door respecting me until I respect them and we form a relationship.
Oh, yes.
And that's really how I get my students to want to work and be excited about working, is because I put that relationship first.
Okay. And as I come to a close, my last question is, where can people find you on social media? And how can others get in contact with you so that they can be a part of the Smart Diehl Academy?
Yes. So we are on Facebook. Okay. We are on Instagram. We're on TikTok. I think I'm on LinkedIn. I don't go on there that often, but our website is smartdiehl.com. It's smart, DIEHL.com. And everything is on our website. So you can get our phone number, our address, all of our contact information, all of our social media, everything's on the website.
Okay. And before we go, I want to thank you for allowing me to come in
and
interview you and kind of join your family and get your family into my family, if it makes sense, on the Frazierchronicles podcast. And if there's anything else you want to say before we close, you can. That's up to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me on and for coming out here and seeing our space and just being here. It's exciting.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.